God. This is the word is most confusing and creating all kinds of problems and wars. From scientific standpoint, God is Brahman. Brahman is expressed with the symbol of Om. Om is the sound vibration which is continuous, which has no beginning, no end. It is eternal. So Brahman is eternal. It is Anadi, means no beginning, Ananta, without boundaries. Achintya, we cannot think about it. Brahman is a substratum. Brahman is like a dancer and creation is his dance. So Brahman is within and without. There is nothing but Brahman. That is, I am that I am. That Brahman reflects in all living creatures is called Atman. Atman and Brahman are identical. Qualitatively, Brahman and Atman is the same. Waves and ocean are the same. Waves and ocean have common quality, that is water. Waves cannot exist without ocean. Ocean can exist without waves. So Brahman is within and without. There is nothing but Brahman. Brahman is me, Brahman is you, Brahman is creation, Brahman is insects, Brahman is mountains, trees, everything. That means Brahman is everything. Brahman is the dancer, the world is the dance. To experience this Brahman, explained in this book, Zero is Infinity, written in 2015, available through Amazon, Kindle, and also my website. So how can you understand Brahman that has no quality and no form? So religious leaders explain God is the ruler. So God has quality but no form. So most religion created God that has quality but no form. That means God in the heaven rules entire world. So they call God, Allah, Ishwar by different names. But when one is not happy with God, which is invisible, one wants to experience God. So the concept came about Avatara. Avatara means that supreme consciousness comes into human form so humans can understand the supreme reality through the example for Avatara. So Rama was considered Avatar more than 6,000 years ago, Krishna around 4,000 years ago, and some consider Buddha, who came 2,500 years ago, as Avatara. But Avatara is God manifesting in the human form, and God's pastime are used for meditation to go towards impersonal God that is in the heaven and ultimately experience God which is within you all the time. Then God, which is universal with all the qualities, which comes into human form, has all the qualities. But when one wants to gain certain strength, certain power, so they created demigods. So they created a goddess of learning so that it improves our intelligence. They created goddess of wealth, Lakshmi. So Lakshmi is for wealth, Saraswati for knowledge. So we created gods and goddesses as demigods, so that special power of God is called demigods. Then the concept of Messiah, when certain human beings who evolve and find perfection and they become the messenger of God, that is called Messiah. So Messiahs are messengers of God that connects us to God. And then saints and holy persons, that they are in tune with God, and through their message, through poetry, bhajans, and their own life, they teach the message of God through love. These are the saints. And gurus also are a live person who is ordinary human being who have evolved higher. They can guide others on the path with their own experience. Live guru is also taking us toward God. And scriptures are the words of God. Like direct scripture are called Shruti, that means came directly from God, Shruti. Smruti are secondary scripture, remembered scripture, which has similar message but diluted a little bit. So scriptures can also become messenger of God. So one can use scriptures, one can use guru, teachings of the saint, one can worship demigods, one can worship avatara, one can worship God in the heaven, and ultimately one can experience unity with God and experience oneness with God. That I am, Aham Brahmasmi, Tattvamasi.